Hi there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicholas Andrew and I am the Somatic singer. And last week I did a reaction to Cakra on AGT America's Got Talent. And I loved that video and I loved reacting to it and I loved his performance. You know, so much so that he was in my mind really throughout the week and I thought, you know what, I want to do another video really. Strike while the iron's hot. But then I thought it's 7 days too soon, you know, maybe I should leave it just that little bit longer. But then I thought again, what the hell, it doesn't matter. I'm going to end up doing all these videos at some point anyway. So, oh, and by the way, I ran a quick poll just to find out what song you wanted me to do, and Monsters came out on top, overwhelmingly so, about 80% actually. So this video needs no better introduction than that. It's me reacting to Cakra singing Monsters. I hope you enjoy it.
In the right place to move.
I love this song.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I'll read you your wrongs on your right. The time has gone. I'll tell you goodnight, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye.
I love that line.
No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Right, just going to stop it there really quickly because that bit to me was so interesting vocally. You know, and of course, I was always going to stop it there, right? But yeah, so he gets really close up to the microphone, being very intimate with the song. I love that. And then, I don't know what he did really. It was such a particular sound that he made. He did quite a few things in a very short space of time. You know, it was unusual. In fact, that's probably the best way I can think to describe it. It was a very unusual sound that he made. So to my ears there, he was trying to sing in like a falsetto vocal position. Well, no, that's what he was doing. He just didn't let a lot of tone come through. It was basically all air, which gave us that very, very particular sound. Now, to me, you know, it's quite reminiscent of, and he wasn't doing this, you know, but like overtone singing, throat singing, you know, whatever you want to call it, when there's one note above and there's one note below. Like I say, he wasn't doing that, and that definitely wasn't his intention. It was just reminiscent of that. And there's so many potential reasons why that can happen, you know, and I know that because it's happened to me. I was working abroad once and late at night I laughed really loudly and just out of the blue, out of my mouth came this whistle note. I'd never done it before. It was amazing. And that was really a direct result of being overly tired, singing a lot, you know, my vocal folds were swollen basically. I was drinking too much red wine if I'm honest. But yeah, and then out came this whistle note and it kind of reminds me of that. It's almost like his chords in that moment didn't quite know what to do. But for most people, that's going to be a really, really emotive sound. And it is for me as well, you know. It's 100% fit for purpose. It's doing its job. All I'm saying is, you know, that technically, you know, I think if he was to just let a little bit more tone come through, you know, just relax ever so slightly, he'd get more bang for his buck vocally. You know, it'd be easy for him, in fact, I think, you know, to be even more emotive. But what do I know? He's the one singing the song and he's doing a fantastic job, by the way. I'm just reviewing it. So let's press play and let's carry on. He is amazing.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. Father, your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well. Don't
Oh, you see his face. He's really living it out.
Time has gone. So here it is. I'm not your son. You're not my father. We're just two forgive, no need to forget.
Come on.
I know your mistakes and you know mine. Why you slipping? I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters.
So one of the things that I love about Cakra, you know, is his ability to like switch it on at the drop of a hat. You know, he's always so in the moment, and I really appreciate that. And it's like the AGT audition, you know, in the speaking part of the audition, you know, he's chatting away, being humble, just being really nice, being himself, you know, and it's quite a young sounding voice, really, very clean, you know, not husky at all. And then boom, you know, that sound comes out, you know, when he starts singing, and it's completely different, very husky, very soulful. I love that. You know, and I think I hear a little bit of that here as well. Not so much with the singing, but, you know, on his expressions, on his face. You know, he's really living this song out. You see him looking up a bit, you see him smiling to himself. I mean, he's singing the song to himself as well. And I've always said, you know, it's not about always singing the perfect notes. No, you've got to be able to convey that emotion to the audience. And if you can make them believe what you're believing, my friend, you are halfway there. I like that.
On your own, I will be
Nice.
the last one. So I'll leave the light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know my heart.
Oh, nice.
Why you slipping? I'll try to make you proud. So Daniel, won't you just close your eyes?
Sing.
Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Oh, God. And there we have it. That wraps up another reaction video to another Cakra song. And I'm going to say it again. I loved it. I mean, I always say that, but it's true. I love him. And I've also done a reaction to James Blunt singing that song as well. The original song, singing it live. You know, that was amazing too. You know, and I just think it's such a beautiful song. You know, the lyrics are absolutely poignantly on point. You know, the music, absolutely fantastic. And like I was saying earlier, if you can't nail that song with your voice and tell that story, the audience are not going to buy it. You know, because let's face it, in that video, there's nothing going on. It's just Cakra singing by himself. There's no editing, there's nothing to distract us. It could be very boring, but 100% it was not. There were so many things that I enjoyed about that video, like trademark Cakra qualities. Now, I'm not going to say them again, you know, otherwise I'll be doing it every single video. But we could do, just to speed things up, a quick checklist. Belt, cry, huskiness, riffs, runs, intonation. There, I've done it. Now, the one thing that I left out there was the soul aspect. I mean, he really sold it up at the end there. Now, that's not to say that James Blunt doesn't have a soulful voice. He does. And I see soul as, you know, not as a category, but it's more as a feeling, really. But like Cakra, I love soul music. I'm massively influenced by it. So I really appreciate some of the riffs and the licks and the runs that he did at the end there. 100%, he is a soulful class act. So the time has come for me to stop talking and hopefully for you to start writing in the comment section below and let me know, what do you think about Cakra? I mean, do you think he was as soulful as what I do? I mean, maybe you don't have to. But we all hear different things and I would be fascinated to know what you hear. So let me know in the comment section below, like and subscribe and give me some playtime, and remember that anything that I've said here today about Cakra is not fact. It's just my opinion, and that's a fact. Peace, y'all.
Stay